once told me that I was this close to. I think he said I was this close to actually getting away with something happened.
Yeah,
What was it? What was something that happened where there was something happened and I almost like got away with it, and then someone. Wasn't there one thing where the office changed over, or some what happened with that?
Well, I think, look, 6 years is a long time for a white collar case. Now, and I think what's important to remember is you're not the only case I'm working at this time.
Right.
I'm working 5, 6, 7 cases at once. And it's sort of, if you imagine a pie, right? You're one slice of the pie. Your whole Stratton Oakmont investigation is one slice of the pie, right? I do my analysis. I send out my subpoenas. I have to wait for all the documents to come back. I move to the second slice, which is a completely another case. And then I send that out and I wait. And as I work my way around the pie, by the time I get back to your slice, now I have the documents. I've got to analyze them. I've got to figure out what they say. I've got to figure out what the next step is. And then I go out, boom, and I send out more. And at the same time, you're knocking on doors. You brought this up earlier. Did I knock on a lot of doors? I knocked on so many doors where guys, look,
They were all making too much money.
look, my advice, making way too much money. And my advice to guys are: if the FBI knocks on your door, don't tell them to go after themselves. That's probably not the smartest.
I had a lot of loyalty there, right?
Significant loyalty.
was
The
amazing.
money bought tremendous loyalty.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, it bought tremendous loyalty, and it was a difficult nut for us to crack through in the beginning. The loyalty was tough to crack.
Did
through.
people think? Did anyone at the agency think that you were crazy? Like there's nothing there. He's not breaking the law. Or they knew that. They just didn't think it was provable.
No, they never thought I was crazy, but I
don't mean crazy. I mean that they think that it was a wild goose chase after all, or no?
Well, yeah, I just think you mentioned earlier about possibly shutting down the investigation or you getting away with it. There was a point in time where the Bureau was saying, well, look, we either need to wrap this thing up or we're going to shut it down and devote those resources to something else. I was not going to go. I was not going to let it go away.
Hence OCD.
The OCD, yeah, exactly. I was not going to let it go away. Unfortunately, I had some pretty good supervisors along the way. I had some really good supervisors who supported me. I think the key here's what I think the key is the prosecutor switched. And I got a guy who I know you don't like at all.
I don't dislike. No, I respect Joel Cohen. I don't respect the way he processed it. I don't think Joel Cohen ever realized he had an event like it was almost personal for him. Well, for you, it was never personal. Like in other words, afterwards, I think you know and respect the person I am today, and I just don't think he can imagine that I'm the person I am today. And I think it's weird. But anyway, I don't dislike him.
Yeah. Let me just two things here because I think it's actually a very good point. I mean, a lot of people have questioned, and I mentioned to people that I'd be coming here and that I'd probably do a podcast with you, and a lot of people were like really surprised. Why would you do that? And let me tell you my personal reason, my personal motivation for doing this. And again, if anybody, I'm not making money from this. You're not paying me to be here. Right. I mean, I'm not really benefiting in any other way. But again, for me, it wasn't personal. But I also think it's important to point out in this current climate that FBI agents can really be unbiased. And I think 99% of the FBI workforce is a guy like me.
You are so unbiased.
We don't care whether you're black or white. We don't care whether you're a Catholic or a Muslim. We don't care whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. We really don't. We don't get paid more to arrest one group over the other. It's all just work for us. It's all the same. And the other thing is this. Look, I don't wish you ill will. I don't think you benefit. I don't think society benefits. I don't think your wife and your kids benefit if you were to go back to committing crimes. I hope you do well. I hope you do well the rest of your life because society benefits, everybody benefits, right? You can help people, you can do things, you can make the world a better place. You can make amends for the things that you did in the past.
Totally.
I mean, if we're throwing you back in jail again, what are we doing? Okay, the recidivism rate, I mean, we don't need that.